great hunt that we had while we were up in Kuski, Idaho. There was 4 of us that had, we all had turkey tags, and we went up there about a week after the season started. We weren't sure if we were going to get into them just because there was snow up there. While we were setting up our camp, it was starting to snow. We weren't sure if the turkeys were going to be strutting or gobbling. Two of the buddies that we were hunting with got up there, and they went up some mountain, and they started to call, and within the first 10 minutes they ended up shooting a 9-inch beard, Merriam turkey. And we never got on that hunt, but they were really excited about it.
Yeah, I just posted up. He was sitting in some brush like this, and I was laying down about back here, and there was a log that laid across. I heard them hens clucking, so I was like, shit, they're gonna bust me. So I just laid down, cut my hand, I'm like, here you come, dude.
Man, dang it. I wish I would have saw that. That's cool.
That's pretty sweet. Well, I don't know, what do you guys want to do? You guys want to go try to set up on another spot? I still got a turkey to kill. You guys obviously still got one to shoot. So.
Yeah, we can, whatever you guys think. This is all new area.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So it's all new to me too, dude. Like this is the first turkey I've ever called in Idaho right here.
Yeah.
And I called it in for my best friend.
So then we had 3 tags left to fill. And so on one evening, we actually asked this landowner to see if there was any turkeys up behind his house. And he said that there is a couple big gobblers up there that gobble every evening right behind his house. And so there was a big meadow up there, and we ended up sneaking up there to see if we could find any of the turkeys that evening. And we walked right up on a big flock, and they saw us and took off. But so we had a good idea on where those turkeys would actually be when we went there next evening. So we decided to go there the following evening and set up decoys, and we didn't even call, we didn't even do nothing. We just set up 2 decoys and just waited. And then out of the blue we heard a gobble in the distance, and then in about 5 minutes we saw the turkey come out in a meadow and started to strut. After a while, I started to call, and he put his fan down, came out of strut, and just started to run right towards us, way down on the other side of the meadow. We just, did a couple clucks, not too much calling, and he just kept running and then stopping and strutting and running towards us. Probably in 5 minutes, we had this gobbler coming up the side of the hill in a full-out strut, and before we knew it, he was in her decoy strutting around. And then Justin ended up shooting him.
Shit, dude. Holy yeah! Shit. Dude, he's fun. I didn't trust it. Oh, man. They come up before the room. Holy crap, dude.
How big?
It's decent.
That's
dude.
good, dude.
It's decent. It's plenty decent.
That was bad.
That was so bad.
I didn't even.
That was like elk cutting. I'm not kidding
yeah.
you. That is just how you do bull elk, dude.
Dude, his face.
A little closer, but he took 2 steps and then he flattened out and he turned like this. And I was like, oh crap. Crap, dude. So freaking awesome.
That was bad.
Dude, did you see how far away he came from?
Came from way over there.
Running, dude.
He's all. Dude, that was so freaking awesome.
Is he?
No hens with him.
None.
That's
dude.
weird.
One of the weird things about that turkey is he had a 9.5-inch beard and it was really thick, but he had 0 spurs, no spurs on him at all.
It's probably 8.5, 9-inch beard. Not a bad turkey.
It's a good bird.
So
Yeah, it's a big.
The thing,
pretty thick. Yeah.
the thing that was neatest about the hunt is being able to pull a bird like that from 650 to 700 yards away. And Neil was just real patient on the call, didn't overdo it. Brought him in, and I mean that's the thing. We knew he was coming. He was hungry. He was hot. He just came in. We knew we had all the time in the world. Had a good line of sight on him. Set up in about the perfect spot you could. Got up high on the bird, and they like working up. And that's what we did. Called him in perfect.
Yeah,
Made a good shot.
Yep, and the fan looks good too, doesn't it?
Yep. Yeah, he's got a good fan.
Good
But really,
fan.
that's the best part about the hunt is being able to bring a bird like that in from that kind of distance.
So then we had 2 tags left, and while our buddies were going back to camp, and actually a turkey crossed the road, and they ended up, running it down off the road and actually shooting it, and it actually had a 9-inch beard. So they ended up getting their turkey really early, or really easy. I just had to fill my tag. Seth, the kid that lives up there, ended up knowing a dirt road that a lot of the turkeys end up hanging out on, or at least being next to. And within 10 minutes, we saw a huge gobbler strutting right off the road. I started to run and try to sneak at the same time towards him, and all of them jumped and flew off, and that one kind of huddled down like a pheasant. And then he jumped up and he tried to run to the left, and then he ran to the right, and then I ended up shooting about 50 yards, and it ended up knocking me right on my butt. I was almost laying on the ground.
He was strutting right down here. It was this bird?
Yeah, I think so.
Because there was a big ton of flow. He was gone, and then all the hens ran up. I was like, dang it. All of a sudden, this thing just comes out of the bush, starts to run. I was all, turns around quick and just starts to book it, dude. He was going like 15 miles an hour to trim. I just barely put like this big of a lead on his head. Boom, just flips.
Really?
Yeah.
That was him. It was a great hunt. One of the funnest things I've ever done. We ended up killing 4 birds in about 2 days, and it was an amazing hunt. We get always really excited to go up there and to hunt those turkeys again. We just can't wait till next year.